Today on Hi Now Daily, we're at the 30th annual Made in Hawaiʻi Festival, where over 700 local vendors gather here at the Hawaii Convention Center. And today, we've got the all-access pass. Let's get started.
Then we head to the Hi Now Kitchen with grinds from the garden aisle. Get a look at the menu at Naupaka Terrace. Plus, Lance Ray is back with more safety tips for this August as we celebrate Pedestrian Safety Month. This and more right now on Hi Now Daily. How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome to Hi Now Daily. I'm Kainoa Carlson. What a great show we have planned for you folks today to take you into this weekend. Now, talking about this weekend, it's going to be one of the biggest for so many local business owners here in Hawaii. The 30th annual Made in Hawaiʻi Festival has officially kicked off. Rachel Picaro is standing by live. What have you already bought?
Oh my goodness, Kainoa, I'm having so much fun out here. Again, you mentioned the 30th annual Made in Hawaiʻi Festival here at the Hawaii Convention Center. And our good friend Stan from Sinaloa had just thrown these at me. He's like, here, take these. These are so delicious. You gotta get this in your household. So of course, our friends here, Sinaloa, thanks Stan. And then of course, there's also some smoothies here. Hello from Coco Kai. We've got Aline here. Good to see you. Thank you so much for the smoothie today. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have such a wonderful time at Made in Hawaiʻi Festival. There are thousands of products to shop from, over 700 local vendors from across the islands. So a very proud moment to be walking through these aisles and being able to support the vendors here in Hawaii. And one of those vendors that we're stopping off at today is Lehua Jewelers. They are coming in from the, no problem, I know it's tight in here, but it's very comfortable because we are indoors. So again, we are here with Lehua Jewelers and we've got Kai Stockton here. What's up, man?
Hey, aloha, how are you doing today?
Obviously so good. We've got so many treats already, so I'm gonna leave this here. And you and I are gonna talk story about being here at the 30th annual Made in Hawaiʻi Festival. Oh my gosh, coming in from Waimea, how is it?
Oh, it's been a blessing. You know, it's good to get over here a little early, set up, and get everything set and ready to go.
Okay.
And basically come in this morning, get everything basically set up and ready to sell.
Yes. How long have you guys been a part of the Made in Hawaiʻi Festival?
We've been a part of the Made in Hawaiʻi Festival since 2008. Basically also been a part of Mary Monarch since 2008, which is very much an honor that we got honored with presenting Miss Aloha Hula with her bracelet at Mary Monarch, which has been truly a blessing.
Yes, that's what you folks are really known for. Of course, being a beautiful small shop in Waimea on Hawaii Island, but also being the official sponsor of the Miss Aloha Hula bracelet that you see here. And then you brought out a couple of goodies today. What are these here?
So we wanted to bring back one of the real old traditional styles, basically all hand-cut lettering, filled in with glass enamel and kikilis on either side, and then the scroll kind of tapers off, and then it goes to the nice polished coin edge all the way around. And so real old school traditional style of making the bracelet.
Yes, I feel like I would see that on like tutu, great grandma. And that's why it's so special, because you guys are really trying to bring that old style back again,
and alive,
right?
and keep it alive. It's one of the blessings that we have with being able to, you know, refurbish old bracelets and bring them back to life and give them down to the next generation,
Yes.
which is awesome.
And then I noticed that you guys have a 20% off sale.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that.
And right now, basically everything that we do from custom made to anything that's in stock is basically 20% off. And it's about a 6 to 8 week process to get built, and then it's about a half down process to get started also.
Amazing. And then being here at the Made in Hawaiʻi Festival, you mentioned the last 16 years you folks have been here. You said it's pretty easy process for you folks, and that's why you guys keep coming back.
Yes.
You pack up, you come on over, but I mean, 2 booths this year.
Oh yeah, we expanded. It's given us a lot more room, a lot more time with customers. And that's one of the biggest things is you just get swamped and you want to take your time and actually go through the whole process, because you want to make something special and unique for your family and basically being able to pass it down to the generations.
Yes, and you were mentioning just coming in from the neighbor islands, you're like, you guys are going to continue to do that because it's really great marketing for you guys as well as being able to come and show off the goodies that you guys have for the people of Hawaii,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah, being a small town little jewelry store in Waimea, it's really nice to let people know on the other islands, hey, we're here, we're able to take your jewelry, make it whole again, and bring it back to life for the next year. You know, like they say, 20,000 miles of life.
There you go. And then I wanted to ask about the hand graving. I know that's kind of, you were mentioning like a dying art.
Yes.
A lot of people aren't doing it hand graving, but you folks are still doing that, right?
When it comes to the glass enamel, basically we still hand cut the lettering and then fire burn in. It's a 4-stage process of burning in the glass to get it set in place. And then recently we just asked our engraver, hey, do you think it is possible to hand cut raised lettering? And he said, yeah, let me give it a try. So instead of being a stamped process, we were very grateful that he was able to knock it out of the park, and it looks so crisp and clean, which is awesome.
Beautiful. And last question is, how has Made in Hawaiʻi Festival just benefited you folks, your business, and just being here from Hawaii?
Just letting people know that we're here. And Mom's whole mission was to kind of just keep Hawaiian heirloom as Hawaiian heirloom used to be, not cut the process, and basically just keep it simple and go for the quality, not the quantity.
Beautiful.
And so it's great to be here, kind of thing.
Right. Well, we're happy you folks are here again for the 16th year at the 30th annual Made in Hawaiʻi Festival. Make sure you get your tickets, madeinhawaiifestival.com. And parking, so important. Don't park here at the Hawaii Convention Center. Bunga is already full, so go over to Ala Moana Center where they've got parking, and check the website because they are doing 50% off of the paid parking right near Ala Moana Hotel side. So go ahead and check it out, madeinhawaiifestival.com. Come on down and join us because we're going to be here all hour shopping. So let's go. Let's do this. I know we're going to send things back to you.
Thank you.
Okay, obviously they're having a blast out there, and now it's time for us to have some fun back over here. We're in the High Now Kitchen. We've got Chef Mark Sassone here from the Outrigger Kauai Beach Resort and Spa. He's the executive chef of the Naupaka Terrace. Welcome in, Chef.
Thank you very much.
Mahalo nui.
Great to be here.
Good to see you again. Now, we had an opportunity to check out the restaurant last week, but you're in here to cook a little bit today. But let's talk about Naupaka Terrace overall, the restaurant. It's been a part of the property for a long time.
Yeah, it hasn't changed much in the last 20 years as far as the layout of the restaurant and the double levels and that type of thing. But the menus have changed over the years as far as it being some fine dining, and it's gone from fine dining to casual dining, back to fine dining. And so now we're trying to find that sweet spot in the middle where we're going to do a little bit of both. We'll still have some really nice items on the menu, but you still can get a really good sandwich or, a nice soup, something that's going to be able to appeal to families as well as, somebody's just coming with their anniversary or their birthday dinner.
Oh yeah, what you're looking at right now is shots that we had the opportunity to take last week when we had a chance to head out there. Completely great spread. All the food was super ono. Now, as the executive chef though, what's kind of going into some of the menu creations? What are you guys looking to do with the food?
Well, like I said, we're trying to appeal to a broader audience, I guess. And, instead of people coming only just to eat some fine dining or something that's going to cost an arm and a leg. We're trying to really appeal to the locals now because there's very few places that you can go now to get a good deal and still have a nice ambiance, sit down, have a nice dinner without dropping $100 a person. So we're trying to keep the prices as low as we can and keep the atmosphere more family friendly and not so dark and things going on in the corner that we don't want to know about. But I think it's important to really get the locals back involved into the hotel business because right now, everybody thinks that the hotels are so far out of reach, but we're not. We're not.
I did want to say that too. We had the opportunity to spend the weekend over there. It's so reasonably priced. Not just, the food. We did the breakfast buffet. I mean, it was really fun. Let's get cooking, Chef.
All right.
What are we making?
So what we're going to do today is we're going to put together. I hesitate to call it cooking, but we're gonna put together a semi-cold salad. We're gonna do a char siu tofu. Tofu is something that a lot of people don't want to get involved with. They don't like it. They don't think it's any good. But you can do it. It's a sponge.
Yeah.
Okay. And we have our tofu hiding in here.
Okay.
And as you can see, the color.
Whoa. That's tofu.
This is tofu.
I've never seen tofu like this before.
This is char siu.
Okay.
So it's just like if you're going to have char siu chicken, and you can do this with teriyaki. You can do it whatever you want to do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to grill it.
That bugger is red.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah,
and it's in there. It's
yeah.
in there. It's in there. Look, let's see. We'll even cut a little. Look at that.
Look at that.
Bugger is in there.
Okay.
So we're going to put that over here for now. So what we got is we got a bowl.
Yeah.
We got an onion. We're going to start with the onion. First, we're going to wipe the char siu off our knife. And then just real thin as you can get it. Because onion, of course, you get a mouthful of onion. Who the heck wants that?
Yeah.
Some people. Okay, so we're just going to pop it in there.
Okay.
Keep the nice and thin. And then we're going to take our kale,
Okay.
grown on Kauai. I'm not saying that it's any better than
There
any
we
kale
go.
grown anywhere else.
But we're using local stuff over
Yeah,
here.
but we know that mostly Kauai is better than everywhere. So okay, so we're gonna cut it up, and again, nice and easy, nice pieces that are kind of, you know, not too small but not too big. But we don't want.
Chef knows his way around a kale. Can you tell?
Yeah, well,
I
you
can
know me,
tell.
I eat kale breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I
Okay.
can't stand this stuff. Kale's good. Okay, so we're gonna put that in there.
Okay, we've got kale in there. We've got onion. What's next?
And now we're gonna put a red bell pepper.
Some pepper.
And again, too, trying to keep it as thin as we can.
Okay. Why is it important to keep it thin?
Because if it's thick, you got these big old giant bites, and then you
Right.
can't get a nice presentation too if it's all super thick.
Okay.
So we're just gonna get a nice thin cut, and I guess everybody can do this, right?
There you go.
Everybody can.
Lots
cut
of color
thin.
coming together over there.
Yeah, that's super important too.
My eyes keep being drawn to that char siu tofu situation.
Yeah,
though.
wait, that's the best part. And this weird thing that I found out
Yeah.
that when you use a peeler, if you use it backwards, it totally doesn't work. I just found that out like right now.
Okay, so we got some
Okay,
peelers
so
going
now
on.
we're taking this, and a lot of people take the seeds out.
Okay.
But not necessary. I like the seeds.
Leave
It's kind of
them.
watery.
Okay.
And again, nice and thin pieces.
We're getting one master class in some slicing and dicing right now.
I tell you. Okay, and then we're gonna take a carrot,
Okay.
and this is my favorite thing. And you can buy these anywhere. Not these.
But
Not
does
these.
the peeler just makes it a little bit easier to work with?
Yeah, the
Just
peeler
outer
you just don't want that skin. I mean, you can if you wash a carrot. I mean, skin's got a ton of nutrients, so it's, you know, you don't have to take it off every time. What am I looking for?
What we got next, chef?
Okay, so this
There
is
we
what
go.
we're looking for.
Okay.
So what this does is it makes a nice, thin, like spaghetti-like type of a carrot.
Okay.
So again, super thin, plenty flavor, plenty color.
There's a lot happening in this salad right now.
Well, and that's the thing. This is like, you know, the best of Chinese cooking. 3 hours to prep, 2 hours to cook, or 2 minutes to cook, right? That's the whole idea. Okay, and now
Okay.
we got our cucumber, we got that, we got our kale, and now we're gonna take a little bit of cilantro.
Yum.
You know, a lot of people,
Love cilantro.
they pick the leaves, yeah? They pick the leaves and they cut the leaves, but the stem's got so much flavor.
Leave 'em
And
in.
yeah, I leave them in. And I don't cut them super small either. I let the thing get a little bit, because there's nothing better than a big old leaf in your mouth.
A little bit rough chop.
Yeah, super. This one doesn't need to be super thin. It just
Yeah.
needs to
Okay.
be perfect.
I want to get a shot over here. Ryan, take a look. This is what we're working with over here. Just want to show you kind of the ingredients that's all happening over here, right? We've got the carrot in there, the cucumber, cilantro just hit it. What else? And then obviously the kale and the bell pepper all coming together very nicely over there. You know, I've been trying to lose weight, chef, so a salad is kind of
this
like,
is good
I
for you.
kind
Yeah.
of need this right now. What's next?
Now we're gonna put a little bean sprout.
Okay.
Okay, some more water kind of flavor in there.
Okay.
So we're gonna put some bean sprout, and then we're gonna take a little bit of noodle. This is a chuka noodle. You can use a rice noodle if you like. The only thing I don't like is when, you know, people put that fried noodle in there. It's,
Right.
You know, you're defeating the purpose.
Yeah.
This is just a boiled noodle with a little bit of salt
Nothing
and not even oil in it.
Right.
Right?
So pretty simple kind of ingredients that we work with.
Yeah.
Local stuff.
Exactly. And then if we look at this, once it's all mixed together,
You just serve that burger with some dressing, you'd be ready to go.
yeah,
huh?
definitely.
Yeah.
So we get all that in there good.
Man, you
And
can
then we're
smell
gonna
it too.
make a little bit of a dressing, and
Where we're starting with is that
we're gonna
the base
start
right
with
there?
shoyu.
Okay.
This is just straight shoyu,
Everything going straight in?
straight in.
Okay.
And then we're
What we
gonna
got
put a little aji mirin.
Okay. What is that gonna do?
Okay, this gives it a little bit of sweetness instead of using like a regular vinegar. It's got a little bit of sweetness in it, so it doesn't have that harsh
Bite.
vinegar.
Okay.
And then we're gonna give it a little spice with a little togarashi.
Okay. This
Okay.
is all coming together. Now, right now, we're gonna head to break because stay with us. We're gonna have much more coming up over here in the High Now Kitchen. The char siu tofu is about to hit the grill over here. We got more fun, more food coming up in just a bit. Right on, chef. What's next?
All right. Now we're gonna get some
Oh, man.
sesame oil.
This bugger smells mean.
Aloha and welcome back to Aloha and welcome back to Hainao Daily. We're at the 30th annual Made in Hawaiʻi Festival presented by Hawaiian Airlines, and we are now visiting our next booth here. Hello, Sherry Song.
Hi, Rachel. Thanks for having me. I'm good.
Of course. So she's the owner here of Eco Pet Hawaii,
Yes.
and you're based out on the big island of Hawaii in Hilo, yeah?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so
Yes.
tell us a little bit about Eco Pet Hawaii and how you got started with your business.
So we're a locally owned small business. We specialize in unique eco-friendly pet products. It all started with our dog Ginger that we adopted from the Humane Society. She had some dry cracked paws, and so our first product was our paw bombs.
Paw bombs. Okay, what's
Yes.
in the paw bomb? Because we also have a little sampler over
Yes.
here that you can try. Is it okay if I try?
Of course.
Okay.
All natural ingredients, Rachel. We support local, so we have Big Island beeswax as one of our key ingredients. There's also coconut oil,
Ooh.
shea butter, sweet almond oil, and lavender essential oil.
It smells fantastic, and I know you might be wondering why is Rachel doing that? It's for dogs, but also you said that you use it too.
Yes, I do.
It's so
I do.
comfortable.
Yes.
And there's some before and after pictures over here because the cracked paws over here, that's no good for our pets, of course. So the after looks like all shiny, so soft.
Yes.
And again, I mean, I'm ready to like fly my heels off and start using it on my feet right now. This thing smells so good and it feels so good too. Okay, I might have to take the sample with me, or you know what, I'm just gonna buy one. I don't even have a dog, but I might just have to get one. And then moving over here, you got some vintage prints. Tell me
Yes.
about this.
So this is my upcycle collection. I sew them using vintage and upcycled aloha shirts, and I repurpose them into these beautiful pet bandanas and bow ties.
Love.
So it's reversible, tie-back style bandana, and the bow tie, you put it on your pet's collar with the straps.
Cute. So you can buy a combo. You can do the bow tie, you can do the bandana, or you can do either or, whatever
Yes.
you want your pet to be dressed like, right?
Correct.
And then you have some seasonal prints. Is
Yes.
that this one here?
That
the
would be
sushi,
this. Yep.
poke bowl, lau lau,
This
sweet
is
potato.
our local grinds bandana and bow tie. So this is our seasonal print that we have here for this weekend's event.
Oh, that's a Made in Hawaii special if you come to the event here today. Of course, we'll be here all the way until 8 p.m. tonight. And let's just remind everybody while we're here that it's going to be back again here at the Hawaii Convention Center for a second day, and that's going to be tomorrow morning at 9 all the way up until 8 p.m. And then on Sunday, you've got a third day to shop. That's going to be 9 to 5. So make sure you come early because outside the parking does get a little crazy, but it's because everybody's crazy about Hawaii-made products. So make sure you come and shop with us. And then I wanted to also touch upon the fact that you are with one of your friends
Yes.
sharing a booth here, and it's Aloha Crisp. Tell us about
Correct.
that.
Yes. So this is my friend Billy, and this is his business Aloha Crisp. It is single ingredient, human grade, all natural pet treats.
Ooh,
Yes.
very cool. So you guys are doing like a double whammy over
Yes,
here.
one-stop shop.
One-stop shop. You've got some food over here, and of course you got the fashion over here.
Yes.
Food and fashion, some of our favorite things here on Hainao Daily. So make sure you come on in and check them out here. They're right at the entrance as you walk into Made in Hawaii Festival. Again, get those tickets, madeinhawaiifestival.com. Go ahead and park across the street at Ala Moana Center. They've also got discounted parking for 50% off. All you need to do is put in that code that they have online. So all the details are there. And you know what? My keiki just walked in too because 6 and under is free, mom and dad. So bring the keiki, bring all the parents, bring the kupuna, everybody to come shop here at the 30th annual Made in Hawaii Festival. We're gonna have so much more here today from Hainao Daily. We're gonna send things to break, but we'll be back. So join us. Mahalo, you guys. You did it. You was breathing.
How's it, aloha gang? Welcome back to High Now Daily. We're hanging out with Chef Mark over here in the High Now kitchen from the Naupaka Terrace. We've been cooking a little bit, and now it's time to plate up and grind, Chef.
Plate up and grind. Okay, we're gonna start with our salad.
Okay.
We got it all mixed together with our dressing that we had shoyu. We had a little bit of sesame oil, some togarashi for some nice, wonderful heat. And then get it all in the bowl there.
Man, you can smell. It's so fresh. The ingredients and then the vinaigrette that you made too.
All
Look,
right.
it's awesome. Look at that.
And now we're gonna come over here and get the tofu.
And it's
been
not
on the
done
grill.
yet. Take a look at this salad. I need more salad, Chef, if it looked like that, you know?
There you
Oh, here you
go.
go, Chef.
Then you don't have to worry about your anything.
There you go.
Where
What
did
are we
I put
looking
my
for?
knife? There we go. All right.
So we're
now
taking the char siu. Yep.
we're gonna have char siu.
I still can't get over this char siu tofu situation.
Okay, nice
Mean.
and easy cuts.
Beauty. And then just super slice.
We're gonna lay it right on the top.
Okay.
And now this is what I call a ginger gremolata.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, gremolata is something that originated in Milan in Italy, and it's used in ossobuco. It's
Oh
usually
my
just
gosh.
parsley, lemon zest, a little bit of garlic. This has ginger, garlic, the
Oh my
whites of the green onion, cilantro. And then just for fun, we'll throw a little green onion on top.
Okay. This is fully loaded right here. Look at this salad. Man, building all the different layers of flavor in this thing right
And
here.
that is it.
That is mean. Okay, I gotta
is
sample
it.
this. And then Chef,
Okay.
when we had the opportunity to check out Naupaka Terrace, this is one of my favorite dishes that you created over there. It's a cheesecake lumpia situation, right?
Yes, it is.
So how did that get on the menu?
Okay, so what we decided, we wanted to do a lumpia, and then we wanted to do something different.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided to do it with cheesecake. So we make our cheesecake, and then we wrap it in a lumpia wrapper,
Okay.
and then
Wow.
we deep fry it. So inside here is a cheesecake with the crust,
Oh man.
a nice round shape.
These things look like mini Christmas presents over here.
Yeah, yeah.
You just box these up. Oh man, the smell. You can smell it.
Yeah, it has that nice
Yeah.
creamy cheesecake smell, and then
Holy smokes.
you got a nice crispy crust on it, and then we have a nice lilikoi.
Look at this. So cheesecake lumpia, and this one is on the menu. Yeah, people
This
can go
is
ahead
on
and
the
order
menu.
this one when you come into the Naupaka Terrace. Take a look at this situation right here. Fresh strawberries over there as well. That lilikoi puree is right underneath there. Which that puree too, Chef. That thing is so vibrant.
It's made
Flavor-
in-house
yeah.
too. We make all that in-house, and it's like a lemon curd, but we use lilikoi instead of lemon.
All right, so Chef, Naupaka Terrace, how do people make reservations, come down and check you folks out? Because you guys do, there's a breakfast, there's lunch, there's dinner, and truly when it comes to the menu, there's something for everybody. over
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Breakfast is in the restaurant. We do a breakfast buffet. We also have our extensive breakfast menu with stuffed French toast, which I have to say, it's almost as good as that.
Stuffed French toast.
Yeah, with a guava stuffing. So we have that, and we have down at the pool, we have lunch, and then at dinner we have the Naupaka, where you can usually find any number of things that appeal to everybody. So we're trying to, again, get the new menu started and appeal to even more people. But for the time being, this is what we have.
This is what we have. Real quick before we head to break the round, can we get it? Can I show you guys how crunchy this thing is right here? Do you see this situation? The crunch, the crisp. Oh, there it is. Make sure you check it out.
It's hot.
This bucket's hot. I'm gonna burn my mouth for you guys. Check out Naupaka Terrace. Chef Mark, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
We're gonna head to break. Much more coming up on High Now after the break. Cheers. Woo! That's winners. That is so.
Hi Now Daily. We are here at Made in Hawaiʻi Festival. It's the 30th anniversary and it's presented by Hawaiian Airlines. And our next booth is going to be Rico Designs. How's it going?
Hi.
All right. Well, we've got Hazel of Rico Custom Creations, and you guys are busy today.
We are.
Yes.
We
okay.
are.
We had so many people here, and we're like, oh, let's kind of squeeze in there. But that's a good thing, right? Because this is your first time to Made in Hawaiʻi Festival, and it's good to be busy, right?
Yes, it is our first time. We're super blessed to be here because we were originally on the wait list. And so when we got called, we were like, all right, we belong here.
Yes, you do belong here because you know what? You are made in Hawaii. Your products are here, and you're on another island, yeah?
Yes, we're from Maui.
Yeah. So what was it like for you? Very first time coming to Made in Hawaiʻi Festival, and then bringing all your goods over. You said you were like on the wait list, so you were like, oh, we gotta get ready. We gotta, get all our designs going, ship everything. So tell me how that process was like for you.
Well, when big events happen, all the things happen. Our machine broke down a week before.
What?
We just got a replacement like 2 days ago. And so it was a challenge getting here, the cargo, the transporting.
That means you must have been up all night. Have you slept any?
A couple hours each night.
But good that you got your hubby with you because you both were here putting everything out, early mornings, late nights, all the things, right?
I was actually here by myself yesterday. I told them to fly in late at night. I got it because they give you a good setup time.
Yeah.
So that was okay.
Very cool. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Rico Custom Creations, what you make. Obviously, people will come to you and say, hey, can you do this? And then you say what?
A lot of our ideas are actually evolved from our custom orders. And so when a customer asks me to make something for them, something that they envision in their head, and we, bring it to life,
Yeah.
and it's a great idea, I'm like, I'm gonna sell that too. So that's kind of a lot where our products come from. But we mainly do custom orders.
Okay, I love whoever told you that we needed a marshmallow s'more station board because that is what you need for the kids, for the party, and of course it is football season, so you gotta entertain, right? So that means charcuterie boards, whatever you want, and you guys got that. So if you could just run through some of the products that are the most popular, what do people like?
A lot of the customers really like the cutting board. So we try to be creative and have some funny sayings or some meaningful sayings, and a lot of what we make really revolves around what my family and I like. We're hunters, we're farmers.
Yes.
My kids are in middle school. They got the new slang, so we try to incorporate that into our things. But really, a lot of the ideas are based from customers. So someone asked me to engrave their name on a magnet, and hence we came up with these town magnets, which are a big, big hit.
Nice.
So since this is our very first event here on Oahu, I had to go look at my map, make sure I got all of the towns down. And that's actually one of our biggest sellers is our magnets.
Yes, I love me some magnets because when the kids come home with a bunch of their school projects and stuff, I love to put it up on the refrigerator because, honestly, that's where I reach you the most is my refrigerator. I'm always eating, so this is a perfect gift to be giving out. You also mentioned that there was the cutting boards, there's some coasters. You've also got some stuff over here. What are these over here, the keychains?
So we recently started experimenting with acrylic, and so our wooden keychains have actually evolved into acrylic pieces that are two-tone, and so we like putting town names on there. We love when the customers see, their town name, especially if they live in like the Bugaleles far away, and they see like Pupukea or Paoa Valley, something very uncommon. It hits real nice when a customer gets happy about it.
Very cool. Well, congratulations on joining the Made in Hawaiʻi Festival Ohana here at the 30th annual. So come on down to the Hawaii Convention Center. Get your tickets on madeinhawaiifestival.com. Of course, there's food, there's fashion, there's all kinds of goodies made right here in Hawaii across all of the islands. Again, 6 and under free, $8 all day when you have your entry ticket to come on in. So much to do, so much to shop, thousands of products, 700 plus vendors. Really, you have to be here this weekend, Friday to Sunday. That's where it's going down. You're watching Hi Now Daily. We're gonna take a break, but there's so much food, so I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee. You probably need a coffee too.
I've already had my share of coffee.
How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. Joining us here in the studio live is Chris San Nicholas. She is the general manager for the Outrigger Kauai Beach Resort and Spa. Welcome into the show.
Thank you. Kanoa, it's so good to be here.
We're so happy to have you folks, and we had a chance to hang out with Chef Mark, who was awesome.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, and we'll talk more about that in a bit. But let's talk a little bit about the property. Now, this is the newest acquired Outrigger property, correct? Tell us about that. How did this all happen?
Wow. Well, again, Outrigger Kauai Beach Resort and Spa just celebrated its 1-year anniversary yesterday. So we had so many wonderful, again, a creation by the chef, you know, with all the food, celebrated with all of our employees, our host. Well, again, it was an Outrigger property back in 1990. So 25 years later, it's really exciting to bring it back into our Outrigger portfolio. Our hosts are excited, all of our employees, and then as well as we can't wait to this coming year or next year, we're going to be working on all of our enhancements. We're going to definitely work on our guest rooms and then all of the public areas. Chef Mark actually talked about a little bit what's going on at Naupaka. So we are definitely going to do some enhancements in our restaurants and in our public areas, our lobbies. So again, I think it's a real exciting time for Outrigger, and it's definitely the Kauai community as well.
Absolutely, and we had an opportunity to spend some time with Mark, and what's fascinating at the same time is that for many of the, especially for maybe some of the longer tenured employees there, it's a homecoming in a lot of ways.
Absolutely.
Correct? With
Absolutely.
Outrigger coming back, because as you mentioned, it was part of it in the early 90s.
Absolutely, and I've already met so many hosts whose parents have worked at the Outrigger Kauai Beach Resort back then, and so to see their children still employed, and you know, it's just kind of been a legacy on the island. So it's nice to see everybody who's really made that a rite of passage, you know. And again, it's centered where it's located in Lihue. I mean, all of the locals and are coming and visiting and enjoying the restaurant and enjoying the resort. So it's nice to see.
High Now Daily did have an opportunity to stay there. We love the pools too. The multiple pool
Right?
situation is fantastic.
Yeah,
and then if you
absolutely.
bring the ohana, there's the water slide.
Yeah.
There's a waterfall over there. So the property itself is really beautiful.
Yeah, it's just so family oriented. It's beautiful. I mean, the layout, it's 25 acres, lush green all over the place. So it's just beautiful.
And Chris, I wanted to touch on something you mentioned earlier as
Okay.
well. Some of the work that's being done, because we're looking at the property and there's going to be more renovations and different things happening, correct?
Yeah, so we're going to, again, enhance the property, just taking care of our guest rooms, you know, making sure that it's going to be beautiful. I can't wait for you to come back and take a look at it. But again, the lobby areas, really, we're going to try and stay with the plantation feel. I know you guys saw that when you came in, but again, just putting some extra touches onto the property.
And in addition to that, with the things that Chef Mark is doing as well with Naupaka Terrace, because the restaurant was also fantastic too.
Right.
And again, I do really want to drive this point as well. I mean, very reasonably priced.
Right.
So many of the different things that we were able to participate in, from the breakfast buffet,
Right.
$30 for an all-you-can-eat buffet, that's like crazy.
Right, and again, because we want to appeal to our kama'aina as well, right? And so, and again, we want to make it really affordable for our guests that are coming from all over, right? And I think there's a lot of value in that. We're excited that this particular property is also going to have our Voyager 47. So we'll be able to, so that's going to be it's a little bit more elevated part of our club lounge area. But if people want to book our Voyager Club rooms, once the renovation is done, that's going to be adding a lot of value to the property as well.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about kama'aina rates and how people can get more information to come for a stay.
Okay, again, just visit the outrigger.com website, and you can go on there and take a look at all the kama'aina rates that are available.
Chris, thank you so much for the time.
All right, thank you.
We're going to have much more coming up on High Now Daily. Stay with us. Chris, thanks so much.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, definitely back now.
Taco Tuesdays, and we're going on an extravaganza.
That's right. It is tacos in a taco. We are rolling in the Tacoma TRD Sport, and I'm ready to grind.
Oh yeah, we're gonna hit up some of our favorite taco spots here around Oahu, and then we're gonna get those tacos and eat them right in the car.
Not in the car. We're gonna eat them in the back of the car.
Yeah, but it's so
tailgate.
comfortable in here. The AC's up high. Well, we'll decide that later.
No eating in the car. This thing is butter.
This is nice.
This is just making me...
Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice!
Oh!
Ah! Yo, we're gonna catch a 10 today. Okay, this is nice. How quick is that? Oh
Let's go.
my goodness.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
now we're doing
Okay.
it.
Now we're gonna go eat tacos in a taco. In the taco.
Out of the taco. In the tailgate of the taco.
Here's the first stop. Let's pull up. Taco Cabana.
All right, tacos cabana.
Cabana. Say that again. Cabana.
Cabana.
Or is it cabana? No, it's cabana. Cabana.
My stomach's
Cabana.
rumbling.
I can hear it. I'll be back.
Order for Rachel.
Thank you. Secured the goods. Let's go.
All right, what are we working with here?
I don't know. It just smells so good. Ooh, look at that. Steak tacos. Street tacos.
I like that. Okay, I want to take you to my taco spot now. We're gonna head down by Ward Village side. Taqueria El Gallo Rosa. Woo, perfect timing. Thank you. Check this out. This is a whole bag of taco goodness right here. Let's head back to the Tacoma TRD Sport. Let's grind. I'm leaving. I'm gonna hit the tailgate with these tacos. Plus, what a beautiful day, man. That's fancy. Now, as we talk about these tacos, let me tell you a little bit about this taco, because when it comes to performance and capability, this is the most capable Tacoma yet. It's got great features like multi-terrain select and an electronically locking rear differential, plus a multi-link rear suspension. The Tacoma comes with a Toyota Safety Sense, the blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert, and other great safety features. Safety is always a top priority for Toyota vehicles, and the Tacoma, no different. You're gonna be ready for whatever obstacle your next adventure presents, even if it's just a taco trip. That's good. I wonder how Rachel's doing inside right now.
All right, I know what you're thinking. Kaino's out on the tailgate. He's taking in Hawaii Nei. He's got the natural airflow out there. But I gotta say, being here in the Tacoma with all of my tacos, that's the way to do it. I've got a table here, my cup holder. I've got the AC cranked up to a nice 61. Now that's how you eat a taco in a taco. And while I'm enjoying my lunch here at Magic Island in the shade, let me mention there's also a 14-inch touchscreen. It comes with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto capability that'll keep you more connected to your Tacoma than ever before. This vehicle is stocked with Softex trim seats with heated and ventilated 8-way power adjustable front seats, not to mention 6 JBL premium audio with flex portable speakers, and one of the best features, the moonroof. Boom. Now this is definitely something to talk about. In the back, you're gonna see it is flip and fold storage. Once you do that, the seat lifts up and you've got extra space to put all of your goodies, not to mention a perfect hiding spot. Pull this tab up and you pull it back, you got even more space back there. This is a no-brainer. Kaino, how's it going?
Best Taco Tuesday ever.
I'd have to second that.
Should we head back to the station?
Yep, time for the show.
All right. With the Tacoma, you always have peace of mind that you, your friends, and your family will get home safely.
Now go on your own taco adventure in the brand new 2024 Toyota Tacoma.
Hey, welcome back to High Now Daily. Lance Reyes here. Now, August, we're continuing to talk about Pedestrian Safety Month, and throughout the month, we've been talking about tips for pedestrians. But now we're going to be talking to all the drivers out there, because when it comes to safety, that's a two-way street, right, Lance?
Absolutely right. You know, it's Pedestrian Safety Month, the 50th anniversary, and we think about pedestrians, but also the other side are drivers. You know, and as drivers, we can make our roadways safe in Hawaii, right? We have the power to make it safe, right? We make the decision to be distracted or not distracted. We behind the wheel, we make the decision to be impaired or not impaired, right?
That's right.
We make the decision, I'm going to follow you, to speed or not to speed, right? So our DriveWise Hawaii tips, we also have 7 tips for drivers to raise awareness of drivers, right? So I'll give you an example. Driving, for instance, if you're speeding at 20 miles per hour and you were to hit a pedestrian, there'd be about a 10% chance of myself dying, right? But if you go up to 30 miles per hour, then there's a 40% chance of myself being struck by this vehicle.
Just with 10-mile difference.
Right. Then you go to 40 miles per hour, there's an 80% chance, I'm sorry, 40% chance that I might fall down. So you have to really consider, you know, speed is a major thing, right? Follow the speed limit. Another example is if you went from 30 miles to 25 miles per hour, you would have 45 more feet of stopping room, right? So really don't speed, right? If we all didn't speed in Hawaii,
don't speed.
we'd have no fatalities pretty much.
Okay, very important. That's a big one. Don't speed. The cell phone's got to be on this list in some capacity.
The cell phone takes your eyes off the road, it takes your arms off the steering wheel, and also takes your mind off the road, right? So that means that's illegal. But you know, there's other things you do while you're driving, putting on your makeup, I've seen sometimes,
Such
right?
as? Yes.
Also eating food, you know, and just being distracted.
Don't eat in the car.
Yeah, exactly. And so we can see right now you are distracted right now, yeah? So I want you to promise me as a good driver to always make that decision for like a minute when you get behind. Before you start that ignition, put on your seatbelt, think about where you're going to be going, make those last minute text messages there. Hey buddy, I'm sorry, I'm going to be late, I'm running late.
Right.
Or, you know, check that last minute email and then put all of that away. Because your job is to drive from point A to point B safely, right? It's not to eat food, it's not to listen to music, right? It's to drive safe. Yeah, and that's pretty much our tips over here.
And everything you're saying as well, everything is within our control. Very controllable practices and behaviors that we should be practicing.
Would you like to take a pledge and be a good driver?
Right now I would.
Okay, I pledge.
I pledge.
As a good driver.
As a good driver.
To always be aware.
Always be aware.
That pedestrians. Can be hidden from view.
Can be hidden from view.
By stopped vehicles.
By stopped vehicles.
On multi-lane streets.
On multi-lane streets.
It happens all the time, right? You stop for the anti-crossing the street, the mid-block crosswalk. I'm driving behind you. I don't see you. I come around this way. You know, oh, the guy, and I stop.
Oh my
boom,
God, and then boom!
And I don't see anti. That happens over and over again.
Yeah.
Because our seniors have a false sense of security because you in your SUV said it's safe to cross the 4 lanes, but you don't have power over the 4 lanes, right? Yeah. So
just our vehicle. Yeah, just simple practices that we can do. And Lance, you've been so phenomenal. WalkWise Hawaii, there's a number of different events all throughout August. How do people get more information?
The best way is go to our Facebook page, WalkWise Hawaii, or Instagram, WalkWise Hawaii, and find us there. Yeah.
Okay, and continue practice safe behaviors. You're walking, you're driving. Put the cell phone down.
And do not speed.
Do not speed. We're gonna go to break right now. You're watching High Now Daily. We'll be right back. And you make sure you drive wise. How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. If you're currently on the job market right now and you are interested in working for the state, we've got big news. The Health and Social Services Recruitment Event is taking place at LCC. It's going to be August 24th from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Again, this is going to be featuring the Health and Social Services departments, but there's going to be an amazing opportunity for people to hear from keynote speakers in terms of all the industries, so make sure you check it out. Plus, the world-renowned show Cirque du Soleil is set to bring crowds here at home to their feet as a new dawn of live entertainment rises in Awana by Cirque du Soleil. This is going to be a Hawaii-inspired production featuring a cast of acrobats. You've got great comedians, talented musicians, singers, and of course, hula dancers as well. Now, this unparalleled ensemble brings together international and local talents to shine a really fresh light on the spirit of Hawaii. The show is going to only be available at the Outrigger Waikiki Beachcomber Hotel. We had a chance to catch up with the show's director for a preview of what you can expect.
We are thrilled to be here this evening at Waikiki Community Centre's annual event, Waikiki Lights. As new members of the community, we're honored to be here just to share a sneak peek of what we have in store for our audiences in December with our brand new exciting production. The launch for our show is going to be thrilling for our audiences. We're just prepping for our show. Everything's really in motion. It's going to be an exciting debut and an exciting new resident show, bringing amazing Cirque du Soleil acrobatic performances along